Hello everyone. I'm not sure what's really going on. There's some technical problems going on. I'm probably going to disconnect. I'm going to just reset the stream very quick and reset everything here on my end. Apologies. I'm going to just reset the stream very quick and reset everything here on my end. Oh, are we back? No idea what's happening. I'm cutting in and out. I apologize. Check, check, 1, 2. I'm trying to figure this out. If you guys are there, let me know if it's cutting in and out. The stream is like completely stopping. I'm dropping an insane amount of frames. Check, check, check. Well, I don't know what's going on. The stream keeps dropping and I keep losing. Hello, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can see me. I think you guys can hear and see me now, but I know it's completely choppy. Yeah, I'm dropping a lot of frames. I know you guys can see me, but it keeps cutting out. I can see it cut out, so I'll count even to 10. And I mean, I don't even want to do. It's just I hope. See, now it's cutting out right now. Check 1 2. Probably got no one's hearing what I'm saying. I've tried turning it on and off again. It seems to be something with my. I don't know if it's my internet or I honestly haven't changed any of the settings, like the frame settings, and I'm not too sure what's going on. Um, I don't know. Frame shmames. Well, I guess we could try just going. We'll just try going on with the show. We'll just do our best. We'll just do our best with what we got. So, well, anyways, thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm so sorry for the delay. Yeah, just a lot of crazy stuff going on. But we're gonna hop right into it. Now, I know I said in the previous weeks the show's kind of been like a background radio kind of show, and I'm totally cool with that. And but I'm just curious, to the people that are doing stuff and then having this play in the background. I'm curious, what are you guys doing? Pop in the chat right now and let me know. It's not a bad thing. I'm wondering if there's ways that I can incorporate some of the things that maybe you're up to. I don't know. We'll see. Just an idea. But yes, we're gonna hop right into it. So today's stream, we've got some old recordings. We've got a few videos that people submitted this week. We got Jack Charles, we got Charlie, we got Brandon, and we got my buddy Lee. And yeah, so to start off, I got Brandon Brazau from this is I think maybe our third last live show that we did. And let me cue this up for you guys. Yeah, so let's dial in. If you guys are just getting in here now, thank you. And let's get started. Let's listen to some music. I'm going to keep an eye on the stream health here and see if I can do anything else to keep it a little bit more stable. But let's go for a ride. This is how we do around here. All right, enjoy.
Took our life from the bottomless pit. Along they kill our prophets, while we stand aside and look. I'm a fear for atomic energy. We gotta fulfill the book. Won't you help sing these songs of freedom? So I know redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery, but ourselves complete our mind. Our field for atomic energy, they can't stop the time. songs of freedom is all I ever had. Redemption song, redemption song, redemption song, redemption song. These songs of freedom is all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs. These songs of freedom, redemption songs, redemption songs.
That is.
All right, let's hear it for Brandon and the house band.
There's Brandon and the house band. Redemption song. Pretty cool too. One of my favorites as well. Absolutely. Yes. I'm just keeping an eye on chat and queuing up our next song here that we're gonna be getting into in just a moment. I feel redeemed. Charlie feels redeemed. All right. Well, just to take a moment. It's 9:20. Thank you everybody for joining in. I think we got to take a moment as well and share this link. I'm going to be sharing the stream link. It's time. It's time to get it out there. Get it to everybody you possibly can. Everybody you know, any channels, use them. Let's get it out there. Let's get our friends involved. We got some people that are going to be showing their stuff too. Maybe you guys might want to send it around. At least send it to one. You got a challenge. Send it to one person. Also, we got another cool announcement to make. YouTube, we've just hit 100 subscribers. We're coming after you, YouTube. We're building. We're growing. It all starts in the middle of nowhere, between the now and here. All right. For our next tune, got Kyle T Poetry. This is this was our third last episode, live episode that we did. And Kyle T Poetry is a cool dude. He was also on the show a couple weeks ago, and I interviewed him. And I hope he's watching. I hope you're tuned in, Kyle, because I'm going to be playing one of your songs, and everybody's going to be listening. So, here we go. Without further ado, Kyle T Poetry.
So I invite that stay. We kill illusions we made while I burn the day. Inside the stone temple rots, I feel you water from your thoughts. And like the slaves that we are, we just want our cage. Don't know how, can't defeat all the pain killing me. Inside my soul, I see the person I long to hold. Don't know how, can't defeat all the pain killing me. And like the slaves that we are. We spiral out of control. We spiral out of control. Going through every season like we've been here before. We're still lost, we're lost. We spiral out of control. Woo! find a way, so I invite that to stay. We kill illusions we made while I burn the days. Inside the stone and temple rods, I feel you run from your thoughts. And like the slaves that we are, we just want our days. Don't know how can defeat all the pain killing me. Inside my soul, I see the person I long to know. Don't know how can defeat all the pain killing me. And like the slaves that we are. I think it will. We spiral out of control. We spiral out of control. That's faith, baby. We'll run through every season like we've been here before. But we're still lost. We're lost. So spiral out of control.
Kelsy Poetry. That's the dude. You guys have heard him before. He's been on the show, like I said. Awesome dude. Awesome guy. Likes to create cool things. Likes to play video games. I identify with that. But we are going to move on. Moving on to the next thing. And the next thing that we're doing here, I'm going to be playing a video that Charlie actually submitted this week. After the video, I'm going to be calling him up on Skype and doing about like a 5-10 minute interview. We're going to be chatting about a few things, about this and that. You know, just gabbing. That's what we do as human beings. And, I'm just catching up on chat. Sorry, I see this. Kyle T, rock on. Kyle T is the man. Kyle T Poetry on Insta. Indeed, he is on Insta. And yes, so let me load up what we're going to be watching here next. So Charlie, I don't have Skype open just yet, but once the video finishes here and I'm going to swap around a few things, I'll hop on Skype and then we'll dial in and I'll bring in and on stream. All right, so here we go. Moving on.
I'm arts educator Charlie Kurt, here to rant about pre-post-apocalyptic trucks. Why do we see so many designer trucks with empty payloads instead of eco-friendly compact cars? Are we losing our minds, people? Are we in denial? Here are some pictures that I want to share with you. Number 10, big white GMC. Check out this bad boy, man. It's thirsty for gasoline and sporting some huge off-roading tires. Number 9, pseudo Batman Tumbler. A designer Jeep with Quebec plates, chilling at a Florida traffic light beside a reality transportation vehicle built to help people confined to wheelchairs. How ironic. Number 8, Supreme Green Jeep confounds this church-going pilgrim, while the metro sign reflected in the side windows reminds us of the urban setting. Number 7, 4-door white pickup. Blocks traffic in the middle of nowhere. Number 6, axles on steroids. Charcoal gray GMC eyes menacingly at a helmeted cyclist, while the sign on the back reminds us that dental implants may be necessary. Number 5, super high white GMC, parked beside a bike sale featuring a moped and a bicycle built for 2. Number 4, 4-door silver Titan, glistens in the rain in the hotel parking lot. It towers over the conscientious compact car parked beside it. Note the riveted wheel well covers. Now, this is what we should be seeing more of. Number 3, worker's truck, carrying a payload like a pickup truck should. The kind of truck you could picture Rescue Me's Dennis Leary using to build decks for neighbors on the weekends to earn a little extra cash. Number 2, redemption vehicle. Reverend Dr. Sanders Brown's God is Love massive dump truck, and the number one post-apocalyptic vehicle you might see on the roads today, Ford's Super Duty Happy Truck, complete with a roll bar, wide side-load mirrors, and a happy face on top. So, the next time you're in your car on the road, keep track of what you see more of. Compact cars or designer pickup trucks without a payload.
Nice, Charlie. All right, so let me open up Skype here and get these things going. All right, so what I just need to do quickly here is just adjust a few things. I'm going to be disappearing for a moment, but that doesn't mean I'm going away. You'll still hear me. Check 1 2. Yeah, I'm still there. And call up Charlie here. All right, Charlie, calling you up now. Oop. Just adjust a few things. I'm going to be disappearing for a moment. That doesn't mean.
There you are.
Check 1 2. Yeah. There you go, Charlie. I hear you.
Yeah, Lucas.
How's it going? Charlie, calling you up now. Oh, I'm hearing this the stream in the background.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I close it? There you go.
Let me.
Is that better?
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay.
How you doing,
So
Charlie?
that was the video premiere.
That was awesome. Thanks for sending that, by the way.
The only person I played it for was my mother.
I thought it was hilarious. I just kept. I love
did you?
the trucks.
Did you like it?
I love the trucks.
Oh yeah, like it was. Actually, I'm taking all the credit. I did it with my girlfriend Daniela, who's sitting right beside me.
Hi, Daniela. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah, so we've been shooting these trucks for like months and months and months, and they're all over the place. I mean, it's really not hard to find one.
What I really liked actually was how a few times you referenced like the sign in the back, like the dentistry part. Like I liked how you also just like it wasn't just the truck, it was the environment that it was in. It was almost like a David Attenborough like documentary but about trucks, you know.
Right. Yeah, yeah, we shot the pictures and then you try and write the captions and you kind of riff on what you see. So a lot of it wasn't really deliberate. It was just kind of just happened that way. But life being what it is, it's not hard to find a little bit of irony or whatever.
Absolutely.
Staring right in the face.
Absolutely.
But
you said you collected them over a couple of weeks. You said so. You're brewing on this idea.
Yeah, more than that, probably months. And we've got lots more too.
We just filtered them.
Oh, really?
And
sorry to interrupt. I know the Skype is weird because like if I make a noise, it like cuts it out. I think it's a Skype audio is crazy. But I was gonna say, what made you like select? What made the good trucks versus the bad trucks? Like, how did you put the ones in the video?
Well, we went for contrast. There might have been some good ones left on the cutting room floor, but we were trying to get like different colors, different like issues with different trucks, like the axles or
yes,
some of them had like rivets on the wheel wells or so yeah, we probably have another 10.
Right on.
Like pretty crazy trucks. But the one at the end really is insane. Like it was an insane truck to see on the road.
The one with the rivets, or what was the one at the very end? Pull it up
the
here.
One at the end,
Happy face.
yeah, it's got that kind of happy face on the top, and it was huge. It was like literally taking up 2 lanes.
Yeah, here I'll pull it up on stream.
Yeah, it did have Shrek on it. Oh, anyway, it had like a mesh on it and a roll bar and like these side mirrors that stuck out, and really, like, how much does it cost to fill a truck like that with gas and to run it?
Yeah,
unless you're really going off-roading or something.
Yeah, imagine driving that in downtown Toronto too, like that.
And
like,
they do.
That's what's insane. There's only a few select parking places that they could fit. Like I don't think they could fit in a regular parking spot.
No chance.
Or underground.
Yeah, they can't go underground.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because the height. You're right. Yeah.
So what does this mean? I think we are in the middle of nowhere.
It is indeed. Well, I was gonna say sorry to interrupt you, but in the emails you mentioned
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
about playing a song too, and I was gonna say, like, for me, I'm kind of open to all and everything ideas as far as what this post-interview kind of thing is like.
Oh, do you want me to play a song now, like just live?
If you wanted
I'll do
to,
it.
I was gonna say I don't mean to put you on the spot, but you mentioned it, and I was like, hey, we've never had a live performance on Skype before.
I just happen to have a guitar and a piano with me.
Just so happened.
So happens.
Amazing. I mean,
Actually, I have a confession to make.
what's that?
I already did an online open mic at Painted Lady before the show, like at 9:00.
No
so I was
way.
on another station.
This is perfect. I mean, like, you can now do traveling open mics without having to leave at home. This is the future.
Hey, do you want to meet my cat?
Yeah, absolutely. What's your cat's name?
This is Llewellyn.
Llewellyn. That's amazing looking
named
cat.
after Llewellyn Moss from No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
That had a lot of trucks in it, right?
yes, that's an amazing movie.
Can you see her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's got the stare of a lion.
Yeah, she's pissed off.
No, she's not. She's gonna fall asleep. She's
like,
narcoleptic.
what are you humans doing right now? What is this?
Yeah, what are you doing with the planet? She's pissed off about the planet.
She wants to go outside.
So I was going to do a Jethro Tull song called Locomotive Breath. And it's supposed to be about runaway population growth. Or so says its composer, Ian Anderson.
All right.
So should I do it now? Want me to do it now?
Yeah, I'm definitely more. I'm really interested. Yeah, you'll be the first live performance on the Middle of Nowhere through Skype. This is awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna take away my camera so it's just you here. But yeah, you guys take the stage.
How's it sound? Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. I've got some tunes. In the shuffle of madness, a locomotive breath, brought to all time loose headlong to his death. When it's pest and scraping, steam breaking on his brow, old Charlie stole the handle, and the train won't stop going, no way to slow down. Children jumping on stations one by one. A woman and his best friend in bed having fun. Was walking down the corridor on his hands and knees. Charlie stole the handle, and the train it won't stop going, no way to slow down. by one. And it's all-time winners gone on by the bar. Get your spiral. Let's open at page one. Thank God I stole the handle. And the train won't stop going. No way to slow down. 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 Lucas? Well, we appreciate. It's good seeing you again. It's been a while. I happened to text Mitch by accident. Sent him like a text for somebody, another Mitch, and he goes like, "That's an odd text for somebody I haven't spoken to in like 6 months." And we just started talking, and he said, "Yeah, you should contact Lucas." So that's yeah, and it's great that you're doing that. I'm sure all the artists appreciate it. You're a good DJ, man. You roll a good show. That would be great. Oh yeah, please do. And stay safe and far away from everybody. All the ne'er-do-wells. Avoid the ne'er-do-wells. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Good night.
Good night, Lucas.
My audio was cut off. That must have been. Well, I'll let you guys decipher what happened. That's part of the entertainment, you know. Charlie could hear what I was saying, but you couldn't hear what I was saying. So then it's this whole mysterious thing of like, what did he say? Well, what I was really saying was that thanking him for coming on the show. I didn't mean to cut you off or end the call right away there, but I just know with the Skype sounds, they can be really loud, and then they go on the stream, and the sounds of the do 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 do. I mean, they could be like ear piercing. That Skype sound. I don't know why they still have that sound effect. I wish I could change it. There must be a setting. Anyways, I was just telling Charlie thank you, and that we're trying to extend the stage from what we did live and still kind of bring that here in a stream kind of version. And with that said, I'm going to be queuing up the next video here. This is pretty much all the songs that I'm playing today are from kind of the last few live episodes we did. And like I do in all the previous live streams, everything that I play, the links will be in the description. So if you guys want to re-listen to these songs again, they are there. And without further ado, here's Kelsy and Chris. The song is called Would You Be? that was Kelsey. Kelsey, I don't have a last name. Kelsey Hyde. There it is. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack, from the recording. That's why we have the recordings, so that we can remember everything, right? That's why we take photos. That's why we take videos, and then hopefully we actually play them again and then remember. And look at that. That couldn't have been well better timed. Anyways, that was great. So we're going to be moving on to the next video submission, and this video submission is from a fellow that many people from the middle of nowhere might recognize. His name is Jack Charles. And Jack's been making videos on YouTube, and he's been doing a lot of cool stuff. And he sent us a little preview of one of the videos that he's been working on. So this is like a little snippet clip. We'll bring Jack in, we'll get more information, we'll decode it, we'll unpack that with Jack, if you will. So here's a little snippet from what Jack's been up to, and yeah, if you guys enjoy it, check out his channel. I showed it to you guys last week. I show it again if you want, or hit him up. He's in the chat here now. You guys can talk to the man. So here's Jack's preview video.
Hello.
Oh, I was just gonna start that again.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Jack.
Diane. For the purposes of this interview, we will be going with Diane. I'm just going to name some bands and artists, and you just have to say jukebox, meaning they're great, and you listen to them. Junkbox, obviously. So first up, Spice Girls.
Just all of their body of work.
You collectively have to put them in the junk box or the jukebox. That's the game. So you can't pick and choose songs to put in each. You've got to be decisive in this game.
Morally, I want to say Junk Box because they were just this band that was like sewn together to.
Okay, junk box, fine. Justin Bieber.
Oh, I gotta say Junk, but like as a human being, like I'm rooting for you, but I never liked his stuff.
I would almost say the opposite. I'm actually a fan of most of his music. I think as a person, he's a bit of a toolbox. Eminem.
That's Juke.
Easy,
Come
obvious,
on,
isn't it?
man.
Yeah.
Slim Shady.
Michael Bublé.
You're Junk. He does not need to come out at Christmas. He can just stop. I'm sorry. Enough.
If I can put you on the spot and say, actually, there's one spot in the jukebox, there's one spot in the junk box. Dealer's choice. Who are you throwing in each?
Oh my gosh. I have to go like classic and go to like Ella Fitzgerald or Etta James. Like that music is so timeless. Lately I'm listening to the Flamingos with my
Okay,
mom.
there's only one spot in the jukebox, so you're gonna have to choose one.
Ella Fitzgerald.
Ella Fitzgerald. Okay, she's in. And who is the other one you said?
Etta James.
Etta James. Okay, well she's gonna have to go in the junk box then.
No.
There's no room. You put Ella Fitzgerald in the jukebox.
Put
So
Ella Duke and in the freaking junk.
that was your decision. All right. Well, that's the end of Jukebox Junk Box. Thank you very much for playing, Diane. Thank you very much for being the first guest on JC Weekly. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's been a delight.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And that's the preview from Jack, the man Jack Charles. And we're going to be calling Jack Charles here in just a moment. But I'm going to spare you that Skype sound. I think I got it this time, guys. I think I got it. You had to hear it the past couple ones, but not this time. I hear it, though. I'm calling you, Jack. Mr. Jack Charles. Oh, wait, I have to call you. Could you actually just call me right away? I'm going to hang up and then you call me right away. All right? Sorry, I need to change something. Yeah, thank you. All right, so I had to deactivate the camera, and then I could do this, and then boom, I get Jack in here,
Clues.
and people can hear him. People can hear the man Jack, but can they see him?
Clues. Nice to see you, buddy. How are you?
Now wait. You don't see me though, right? Do you?
I can see you.
Oh yeah, there I am. A little box in the corner that I got to enlarge. There we go, Jack. What's going on, man? So that video. This is a part of some of the things that you've been up to, right? You've been making some videos.
Yeah, I feel like first of all, I feel like that video out of context, people might be like, "What the hell was that?" And also, got to give some props to Diane as well, who's I guess 50% of that video, which I forgot when I messaged you to be like, yeah, Diane's also in it. But yeah.
So you said there was going to be a preview, and I was like, I'm interested, and I'm curious. Like, I don't know, is there context that we do need, or?
Well, actually, I suppose not. It was just so I've been making. I've committed to trying to make a video once a week for at least 3 months. That was I said that out loud on the first video I made to try and hold myself accountable to doing that. And so I'm kind of just not really putting any parameters on what I'm going to make. It's kind of I guess the best way to describe it at the moment is maybe like a weekly roundup of sort of current events, not sort of heavy stuff, more lighter stuff that's I find interesting or funny or has caught my attention, and then just share some personal things that are funny or entertaining. And then this week I thought it might be interesting to try having a guest on and playing a game. And so Diane and I played Jukebox Junk. You saw a clip there. There's a bit more to it if you see the full video. The full videos, they're only like five minutes long. But yeah, we go into a little bit more depth, a few more artists and the reasons behind it. But yeah, it was fun.
So how does it work though? Do you like think of the idea and just kind of get inspiration throughout the week, and then one day it all comes together and you're like, boom? Or like how does that creation process, how does that work?
It's kind of throughout the week. Like if I see something on the news, or I think of something funny, I'll take a screenshot on my phone, or and then I'll put them in a file, and then throughout the week I'll kind of I'll be formulating almost like a script in my head, and then I'll sit down and write it out so that I have it all written out. It's very methodical. I need all the control I can get. It's not like doing it live.
Man, well, it's like what I really found, like, so the video that I showed on stream last week, on your channel, like your titles are so I want to just click them. They're so interesting. You draw people in just with the title and how did the first astronauts in space poop? And I was like, man, like you've already, you just threw some bait out there, and like that is.
Well, that's exactly what it is, clickbait. But I kind of got that from you though, because you title these with interesting things that are just sort of like, oh, what does that mean? I want to click it to find out.
Well, the real crazy thing is that I don't even know what they mean. They're just stream of consciousness. No, honestly, they're just a stream of consciousness thing, and I'm like, what is the last? Like, I don't know why I'm always thinking of the weather. I'm like, because I guess that's something we all can relate to, even if we're not live.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I don't know. I like your wording of your titles though. You're good with the words.
Thank you, Sleuth.
So what's next? How are you preparing for the next video?
I already today, I was in the park, and I thought, I go to the park and I think about stuff, and I look at stuff and I write stuff down. And so I was thinking maybe doing like a park. Do you know the song Park Life by Blur?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It's sort of how a song that best describes my summer at the moment, because I just go when I'm not working, I just go to the park and sit there and stare at bugs. And so I thought I'd do like a park special where I just incorporate the whole video around things I do at the park. Like, for example, today I was sitting there and these two bugs fell on me, and one of them was giving the other one a piggyback, which I thought was strange. But I got my camera out and recorded it, and that will probably feature on next week's video. So stay tuned for two bugs bumping ugly. That's the standard.
Did you identify these bugs? Were they?
No, I didn't. And then another sort of it was a caterpillar. I can say it was at least that much, landed on the back of my neck, and as I went to sort of brush it, I think it bit me. I felt a little prick. It was a little prick, that thing.
Well, it was like, this guy's got some nutrients. He's got some energy and trying to feed off it.
Hey, he sucked me up good, but it's all right. I get it. Just kamikazed out of a tree onto the back of my neck. Why not have a taste?
Well, so you go into the park. So that's what you did today, just to write some stuff. Did you have a notebook for all of this? You keep it all.
I do. Oh yeah. Can
I see said notebook? I don't necessarily want to see inside, but I just want to see what it looks like.
There it is.
The one you've chosen.
Yeah, it's full of secrets, full of lies, full of promises, full of dies. I don't know.
Now I know what to look for when I break into your condo. Perfect.
This would be the first thing. This would be the first thing I would save in a fire before my cat. I'd make sure my notebook's okay, and then I get. No, I wouldn't. Charlie's cat looks a lot like my cat.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know if it's a calico as well.
That's the breed, the calico.
That's the breed of my cat, and Charlie's cat looked like a calico too. But I don't know, maybe he can confirm or not if it was. But
I hope if he's still here in chat, Charlie, if you could confirm.
Charlie, we're on tenterhooks. We must know what breed of cat.
I don't know too much about the breeds of cats, but that.
Calicos can only be female. Was his a female? I think he said it was.
Interesting. I think he said it was too. I can't. I can't remember. I think the name sounded kind of female, but it's never. You know what they say about assuming, right? I think I cut out for you there for a moment, didn't I? I was just saying the name sounded kind of female, but you know what they say about assuming. It makes it
do it all the time. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not bad.
Do it as much as you can. Yeah. Something else I just wanted to mention. I see that Brendan said the Flip Flop Charlies in the post. Myself and Brendan and Kevin and Pete and Diane have also been working on some music together under the name the Flip Flop Charlies, and we have some artwork, sort of guerrilla-esque artwork that Jack Bride put together. And so I'm hoping that I'll be able to give you a little Flip Flop Charlie action potentially even next week or in the coming weeks, which is cool. And yeah, big shout out to my Flip Flop Charlies watching.
That sounds amazing. I mean, speaking of next week, I mean, I'm gonna have to let you go now, but I'm definitely I'll message you, I'll bug you about that. I'll make sure I get one of those. I've been waiting to hear some of this music, man. I heard you talk about it, and
oh man, it's tough.
It's a great bunch of musicians you got together.
Yeah, I know, and I want to. That's the problem is I want to do them justice. It's hard. Yeah. Anyway, Slews, I'm loving your work. I'm loving the cool DJ vibe you got going on.
Thank you, Jack. Much appreciated.
Proud of you still flying the team on flag, brother.
All right, man. I appreciate it. I'm locking in. I'm loaded in. I got the settings. We had a rough start, but hey.
Hey, that's live. That's live TV for you.
That's how we roll. But yes, Jack. Take care, man.
All right, Slews. See you soon. Bye.
Peace. Alrighty. So that was Jack Charles, everybody. Just activating the camera. Now we're back. And we're back. We're going to be doing some music. We're going to be playing some music for the last couple songs here. It's 10 o'clock. We're going to be going a little bit after. I started around 9:15. So I'm still kind of on track for that hour kind of show. If you guys are in, I'm in. If you guys are game, I'm game. Let's get people involved. Let's get people listening. Let's get it out there. Let's have a good time. So the next song actually is going to be played by another person who submitted a video, and his name is Lee. Lee last week had joined in. He watched a good friend, a mutual friend of both of ours, Ross. He had submitted a video and did an interview. And I had talked to Lee after the show and asked if he would like to send me a video. So he actually sent me two. And I'm going to cue these up for you guys right now. We're going to take a listen and also have a chat with him. So let's get our ears ready. Let's get pumped. Let's get going. And if you're there in chat, let me know and say hi. I appreciate everyone for being here. Thanks again. And yeah, let's have a listen.
Always guessing and asking questions, but just confuse myself. And I'm always taking these medications, but just abuse my health. I know all is given, knowledge and wisdom, but will we use it well now with these past dimensions misrepresented? Business as usual. Well, if you tell me that we have reached a point of no return, I'll light a joint, I'll try to burn it all away. And if you believe, when I look deep into your eye, or I look up into the sky, it's all the same. So tell me the truth. Oh, tell me the truth. Always guessing, asking questions, but just confuse myself. And I'm always taking these medications, but just abuse my health. I know all is given, knowledge and wisdom, but will we use it well now with these past inventions misrepresented? Business as usual. But if you tell me that I've reached a point of no return, I'll light a joint, I'll try to burn it all away. If you believe, when I look up into the sky, or I look deep into your eyes, it's all the same. So tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
That was Lee Armstrong. I'm just trying to find Lee on Skype because I was going to bring him in on this part right in here, and then wait, Lee, if you're there, did you add me on the other? Let me just check. I'm just going to log out real quick and just take a quick peek and see. Maybe he added me on the other account. Username, password. What was the password again? I can't remember. All right, we're just doing a little quick check. No, I don't see a. Well, I can just also play Lee's second song. But what'd you guys think of that? It's pretty cool, Lee. I haven't seen you in a while too. I like the haircut, man. I like the studio setup, and I feel like I remember that song. I was going to ask you during the call anyways, but I feel like I remember you working on the song. It was kind of just, I think, the chord structure a bit back at Grayson. That's an awesome song, man. As soon as you started playing it, I was like, wait a minute, I think I remember this. I got you now. All right, everybody. We're going to be having a little quick chat here with Leroy Jenkins. That's not his real name, but that's what I called him. Bruce Leroy Jenkins. So just give me one moment here. Just calling you up, Lee. If you're there, pick up, let me know. Oh man, that Skype's calling sound. It is crazy. It'll drive you crazy. I think it'll drive anybody crazy. Low key for life, says Ross. That's Ross. That's the guy that we worked with. Oh, Lee. I think we've connected. Check 1 2. If you can hear me, Lee. I think we have connected, but I do not hear you. You might have to check your audio and video settings. But I was gonna say to everybody else, we have also another song from Lee. I was just gonna chat with him quick, see what he's up to, and after Lee, I've got a video from Brandon, and then I've got an older recording that I'm gonna be playing.
Check.
There he is. There is the man. Lee, how you doing, man? I can hear you now. I heard you say check.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Awesome, dude.
What's up?
Hey, man, what's going on? So thanks for sending a video, first of all. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Not only did you
for having
send
me
one,
on.
you sent two.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. I just recorded those like 2 hours ago.
I love it. I
3
know
hours
you.
ago,
We were on text, and I was like, I hope he makes it. I hope he makes it. But don't worry, I always was planning for a moment like this. So I'm happy.
Under the wire.
I'm happy you sent one in, man. So that first song was, I don't know if you were hearing me on the stream there, but I thought I recognized it as soon as you started playing. I was like, wait a minute, I think I recognize a little bit. Was that?
Yeah.
something-
Yeah, it's definitely that song you're thinking of.
Nice, man.
Yeah. That's from the Grayson days.
And so now is this the first official unofficial recording?
Yeah, I just like it was never like finished. Like both the songs I sent you were just songs I had like written and never like I never wrote them down. I never like recorded them. I never did anything. They just like I just always remembered them.
Right.
And I figured this is a good opportunity to just show them.
Nice, man.
I don't perform really anymore. I haven't done a live performance. Like I used to do open mics back in college and high school and stuff, but it's been since then. So it's a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, well, what's this next song that that you sent us or me?
It's like a little slower.
Life Without You is it's called, I see.
Yeah, it's just like a little pretty song that I just kind of wrote a chorus for, and I had these like chord changes, but that's all it really was. So that's all I did. It just kind of exists like that now.
Nice. What is this a song? How long? Like, what's where?
It's
where,
from the
what
same
has this-
era. It's from the same. I don't know, probably like 5 years ago or whatever.
Man, that's
Yeah.
amazing that you still remember how to play them. Like, I have a problem of not remembering how to play my old songs at all.
Yeah. Well, I play them like every time I have a guitar. It's like these are just things that have stuck around that I just noodle around on and just keep familiar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna play the next video, the next video for you, the stream here. But I was gonna say, Lee, we gotta hang out or play some more video games or something. That was awesome. We were playing League of Legends last week.
Oh yeah, let's play a real game.
Man, the real games though they're so long though, man. I don't the
They
long
don't have
games.
to be. They don't have to be.
I mean, I guess, but I'm very inexperienced.
to
That's
it.
why I like the
Yeah, me
arcade.
too. I'm brand new. We can be new together.
That's
I
true,
get my
that's
ass
true.
kicked.
But then why don't we just do ARAMs though? Because you said your team fighting is not your strength, and
Well,
that's how you work. on
the
it.
ARAM just doesn't make sense for me. It's just like a blur. Like I don't know what to do at any time. I just always feel like I'm just on edge. But it's like with the game, you can like you go through the phases and you know what to do. It sucks when you're playing from behind and you're like stuck in a game that you're losing. Like I get that, but
Yeah, I mean, I did play a lot of Dota and League of Legends when it first came out, so like I felt like I kind of like I got that out of my system in a way, But I can understand if you're brand new to the game. Yeah, that's probably the best way to learn, I think.
oh yo, you don't have video for me.
I don't.
Oh, there I am.
There's the video. I wasn't sure if there was video, but yes.
No, yeah, I didn't realize it was off this whole time. My bad.
Nice, man. We're so. Yeah, this is the studio. You have
Hey,
you got your studio set up.
yeah, I'm back at home.
This is awesome, man.
Yeah.
This is great. Well, I mean, you're more than welcome to submit another video next week, but you can also take a break. But I really do appreciate you sending these videos, man. I liked. How did you find the challenge? How did you find? Was it kind of looming over your head?
Yeah, like I was thinking about it all week, like what can I do? And then like I had this idea, it's like, all right, I know how to do it. I just kind of thought about it, and then some things came up like in the later half of the week, so I like had no other time to like actually execute it. And then I was like, okay, I have a window from Monday to get it done. So I just banged it out. It wasn't like one take. Those were like the first time I got a take where I actually made it through the song.
Man,
I put that. I just kept it and moved on. I got those two. I had a third one in mind too, but I gave up pretty quick on that. I was getting sore. I was like, I'm too used to the studio where you can just play, 2 bars of it and you're done.
I know what you mean, man. I submitted
now.
some videos in previous weeks, and it's the same thing. There's a lot of takes, but that's what I was kind of saying to you during the week. Like, don't worry, don't think too much about the production, anything. Just it's more about just get something down that you enjoy doing, and then you know what I mean. Like once I had a take that I got fully through the song, just like you said, I was like, done, out, get that out of here. I'm done with
Check.
this.
Next.
Finally made it, but that's, I guess, I don't know. There's a certain. Would you say that you felt a certain relief though, now that you've done and got it in, and now watching the show, you're just relaxing?
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's it's interesting.
Absolutely.
It is definitely relieving because when I was doing them, I didn't know if I was gonna make it. I didn't know if I was gonna get one good in time, but it ended up working out. You just gotta let it be done.
Indeed.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was cool to do something with these songs finally.
Well, I appreciate that they get to be debuted here on the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, bro.
And Lee, I'm gonna let you go here, and I'm gonna jump onto the next tune, the next track for everyone to listen to. And yes, thanks again, man. Much appreciated.
Cool, man. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Take care, Lee.
Peace, man.
All right, that was Lee Armstrong. He makes a lot of cool stuff. He's a very skilled engineer, audio engineer, but also he's computer savvy. He got to hang around with Ross and I, and Lee had the same passion that we had for computers and messing around with them and learning. It's very cool to hang out with Lee. He's I consider him like a brother. But we're going to be moving on. We're going to be listening to some tunes. Brandon sent a video this week. He also does some really cool stuff on Instagram. Brandon's very active. He's always recording, playing guitar, and I love it. He's an amazing guitar player, and I'm very happy to know him as well, and that we get to play his song here in the middle of nowhere. So, Brandon, if you're there, hey, man, this is your time. This is when I get to play your songs, man. All right, everybody. Oh, wait. I forgot. There's Lee's second song. Wait. I'm jumping the gun. I've jumped the gun so fast. There's Lee's second song, Life Without You. Brandon, I'm sorry. I got to reel Brandon back, everybody. Let's reel Brandon back. Well, I'll put you back in the water. Don't worry, Brandon. You'll swim. You'll have your thing. You'll be swimming out there. It'll be great. Don't worry. It's going to be awesome. But I got to hold you back a bit because Leroy's got his second song. And here it is.
I don't think I knew what I got into, but I'm sure this is true. There's no life without you. I've seen this before, seen you walk out the door, but I'm sure this is true. There's no life without you. Yes, I'm sure this is true. There's no life without you. think I knew what I'd gotten into, but I'm sure this is true. There's no life without you. I've seen this before, seen you walk out the door, but I'm sure this is true. There's no life without you.
That was Lee, everybody. That was the second song. And Lee, I gotta say, you know that little moment where you had the little hiccup? Man, you know what happened right after that? It was crazy. Everything suddenly sunk in, and you were like, right after that moment, man, it was like you didn't care. You just let it out, man. You're just like, nah, man, it doesn't matter anymore. I let the mistake out, and you're like, whatever. And then that part was like, I was like, something really cool was happening there, man. I feel like you gotta tap into that mindset just all the time. Right off the top, man. Just, and that was cool. Thanks, Lee. That was cool, man. Much appreciated. And now we're gonna be moving on to Brandon. Brandon Brazau's video that he sent us. We're gonna be watching it. The one that I revealed early for you guys, but we're gonna watch it here together. Brandon Brazau. Also, just to maybe just give a quick recap to everybody who's watching here and everybody who submitted videos. We had Charlie, we had Jack, we had Lee Armstrong. Thank you, everybody, for contributing. Brandon as well, we're going to be playing here. Thanks for coming out this week. Everyone who's in chat listening, thanks for coming. Thanks for participating. Much appreciated. We're going to be doing this again next Monday. After this with Brandon and a quick chat with him, be playing a song, and that'll be the end of the show. And I can't believe we're almost there, but we are. So here's Brandon Brazau's video. Enjoy.
Well, I miss my mother and I miss being a son. As crazy as I was, I guess I wasn't much of one. Sometimes I miss her so much, I wanna hop on the next jet. I'm lonely, but I ain't that lonely yet. And I love my sister, Lord knows I miss her. She loves me, she knows I won't forget. Sometimes I get jealous about your little pets, and I get lonely, but I ain't that lonely yet. Looking for someone to touch, the girl that I know I don't ask for much. She's lonely, she's cranky, her hair's in the net. You're lonely, but I ain't that lonely yet. You're my friend when I need one, I need someone to be one. I'm taking anybody I can get. Sometimes I wanna call you, but I feel like a pest. Lonely, but I ain't that lonely yet. Getting lonely, but I ain't that lonely yet.
Cheers.
Ah, cheers, Brandon. Nice. Hey, if you got them, cheers. I just got water, but I'll still cheers you anyway. Cheers, man. Yeah. It's the last bit of water because as I'm doing this, I don't usually talk this much. So as I'm doing it, I'm drinking as much water as I can. That's the last bit because we're at the last bit of the show. So cheers, cheers, Brandon. Refresh the throat. It's good, you know. If you're sitting around for a long time, it's good to stand up. But I don't doubt that everybody's moving around, you know. You gotta got up and out of bed at some point, right? Yeah, even if I won't get into it. But Brandon, I'm gonna be calling you if you're ready. Love you at Trevor O'Connell. Jack Charles, he loves you. Thanks, Trev. Thanks for coming. Thanks, everybody. Brendan, you ready? I gotta be taking away my camera. Gotta be making sure you guys don't hear the Skype call sound because it's kind of like a thing I'm trying to avoid. But just by talking about it, I'm kind of getting it out of the way. Feels like, I think we have connection. We have connection. But I have to enlarge this window. There we go. Brandon. How's it? Oh. Now people can hear you. What's going on, Brandon? Oh, I can't hear you for some reason. I could see that you said pretty well. How's it going? How about you? I was lip reading. I can't hear you though. It's the. Can you say check 1 2?
Check 1 2.
Oh, it's kind of coming in. I think I kind of hear. I don't know. Is
I have a wrong.
How about now? Check. I can't hear you at all now.
You can't hear me at all?
There we go, Brandon. There he is. Everybody, Brandon. Thanks for submitting a video. Appreciate it.
No
and
problem.
I've been noticing you've been making a lot of videos on Instagram, almost daily.
I'm bored as hell, man. There's nothing else to do.
But that's awesome though. So, what makes you decide what song you're going to play and record?
Just how I'm feeling at the moment. The last one I recorded last week, and it's just being lonely, and that's what made me want to record that one. My God, I think most people are lonely right now.
Yeah, absolutely. For real, man. How do you like? Did you hear that song? It was like, I'm going to play that, or was it something you were like, I can play for?
That was a song that was a favorite of mine for a long time, but at that moment, it actually spoke to me a lot. Makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate the. I mean, like you're a dedicated viewer, man. You're one of the ones that I see every week and saying what's up in chat. So thank you, man.
We're both part of the middle of nowhere. We got to be there every week.
Indeed.
I don't know what the other assholes are. Rest of the band.
Well, the band's also doing a lot of different stuff too, right? Like Jack was saying, you're working with him too, right?
I'm just being a dick.
That's okay. It was all in good fun. I felt like, it was kind of like a poke to get the ball rolling, and that's never a bad thing.
You want me to do a live song for you right now?
Well, I was gonna say I got one more song to play, but if I'm down, if you want to send another song for next week, and I'll bring you on. I was gonna say probably this interview is gonna be a little shorter than the other ones, but if you want to come on next week, man, I'm down to bring you on. I had a lot more content this week than I was expecting, which is not a bad thing.
No, not at all.
But I also had a rough start getting the stream going. I had no idea what was happening.
I mean, it's. I like what you're doing, so like keep it up, man. Let's do this. Well, yeah, I'll submit something next week for sure, and
I mean, it's not that I'm not opposed to you playing a song. It's just that I've got just one last song to play here, and then I mean, it's also we're just a little bit over time, but
Absolutely, Lucas, absolutely, I get you, brother.
but Brandon, I was gonna say, do you like the classical music at the beginning? I don't know if you're hearing the countdown.
I love that song so much. What is it called?
I'll
Because I've heard.
I'll send you the name. I was just looking through public domain, like anything that I could play royalty free that was just like common.
I
What's
love
it
that.
called?
I've known that song for years, just never got the name of it.
Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, I instantly thought of Mr. Bean, and I was like, man, this is hilarious. I love this, and I'm going to do this every time, and I hope people don't get sick of it. But it doesn't sound like I don't. There's not many people that don't like it that I've talked to so far. So I think I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, no, you keep doing that, man.
All right, well, Brendan, I'm next week. We're gonna chat longer. I'm gonna have some questions for you, and we'll talk about music. We'll talk about. I mean, I know you're a big music guy and guitar guy, so we'll talk about a few things. But yes, I'm gonna have to let you go, but I'm gonna move on with the show here. But yes, Brandon, thanks for coming out, man.
Cheers, Lucas. Have a good night.
Thank you. Cheers. We're loading back into the show, everybody. Thanks again, Brandon. Oh, he cheers. All right, there it is. All right.
Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll.
That's how we live. All right, Brandon. Talk to you soon, man.
Talk to you soon, buddy.
And that was Brandon. I know it was short, but we're gonna bring him on. Brandon's an awesome guy. Awesome guy to talk to. He's got a lot of knowledge too, and he likes a lot of the same things I like too. So I feel like we could talk for a long time, but we'll have to wait and see next week. Everybody, if you're enjoying the show, let me know, because it helps. It helps me to keep going. It helps me to keep doing this, because everybody needs a little inspiration. Everybody needs a little push, even me. So I'm hoping this show pushes you guys too. And for everyone that contributed, I gotta say, it can be a challenge. It can be, something looming. And there's always, there's so many things going on with our lives. And I don't take that away from everybody. Everybody's busy. I'm busy. But busy's not a bad thing. But for people that to take their time out and to make a video and send it, honestly, it's you're doing something. You're I don't know how to describe it, but you're training your mind and you're disciplining yourself and you're sacrificing your time for the show. So honestly, that's one of the, as Mitch would say, one of the greatest gifts, our attention and our time. So thank you again. And we're going to be playing the last song of the show here. This is Taylor Abrahamse, and he played a bunch of songs, and it was great. It was a riot. We had a lot of fun, and he's a very, very awesome performer. Awesome. I didn't get to talk to him much, but I assume he's an awesome dude, because, he was very charismatic, and everyone that he talked to was laughing and having a good time. So I don't doubt we'll enjoy this. I enjoyed re-listening to the song. It was like, oh yeah, this will be a good song to end the show with. So shout out to Taylor Abrahamse. Thank you for playing that Timon, and here's your song. Everybody, thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening. We'll be live next week. Keep an eye out for the promotions and stuff and whatnot. We'll be out there. Thanks again. Here is Taylor Abrahamse. Jump right in. Here we go.
Watch them move like snakes, taking every way out. I hope this cold bar floor will be clean when I curl up and down. They promise you this, they promise you that, but the truth comes out when your call bounces back. I can't take this lonely life, no, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah. Ain't got no cure for love. I can't can't take this lonely brain. I can't take what I can't take out. Ain't got no cure for love. Every sway, every glance, every kiss, every smile I miss gets me thinking, hey, may as well hide in some workplace of this. It's the same old small talk, the same sultry walk, playing dumb, trying to outrun your biological clock. I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah. Ain't got no cure for love, no, no, no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take out. Ain't got no cure for love, Lord, how it feels when I feel at home with the love to call my own, love to call my own. Ain't the way it goes. She say I don't listen, cause I'm too busy kissing. Then she turned me to stone. I turn to stone when you walk on. I turn to stone, turn to stone. I can't take this whole life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah. Ain't got no cure for love, no, no, no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take the, ain't got no cure for love. The sound shakes the city, I'm going deaf from applause. She rips me out of my clothes and she pushes me up against the wall. I've tumbled through my tears, I've shimmied through my fears. So why am I still so numb to the comfort in my ears? I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine now. Ain't got no cure for love, no, no, no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take out. Ain't got no cure for oh,
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out. That's the end of the show. Hope you guys liked it. We'll see you next week. Thanks for coming out again. I keep saying this over and over and repeating myself. I think it's time. It's Monday. Appreciate it. Have a good Tuesday. Have a good week. See you next Monday. Adios, amigos, amigas, everybody. Much love.